Hi, I am Karisma Appedole, the mystic scientist in Tucson, Arizona, a multidimensional galactic vortex of energy, light, and sound. Since the third day of March in the 2019, also a third year with 333, with what is equivalent to 3 plus 3 plus 3. It gives a 9, which is the burning complete of karma, and also it's a trilogy very enhanced in this vortex, multidimensional and galactic, because now, since the 6th of March, also with the new moon, with Neptune in Pisces, is giving a link that is cosmic. So we are also in a unification of planet, galaxy, universe, and cosmos. The cosmos has 8 universes, and we live in the 7th universe. So from the 3rd of March to the 22nd of March, which will pass the equinox also, this equinox is also a big vortex always, and it comes from the sun of Alcyone in Pleiades in the constellation of Taurus, where the 6th also, Uranus entered Taurus for 7 years. After 84 years of his complete orbit around the sun, he has come again to Taurus, which is where the constellation of Pleiades is, which rules our evolution. Because the equinox and solstices are ruled by the sun of Alcyone in Pleiades that bring us the 26,000 years of the areas of the zodiac, which have finished Pisces, the last one, where Neptune is the ruler and is the complete link of spirituality and the link to our Almighty Creator, the source of all energy, light, and sound. So, this precessional moment of 26,000 years has finished the cycle of Pisces, the 12th sign, and has in 1948 began the photon belt until the 2026. But now, with Uranus in Taurus, in the constellation of Pleiades in Taurus, in the constellation of Taurus, the Pleiadian 8 stars with the sun of Alcyone ruling our evolution, is beginning in Taurus the 7 years of a complete adjustment in the whole humanity that can hold life as a citizen in planet Earth after the 219 and 220 because of other astrological aspects and situations that are happening. These 7 last years will hold the privilege of all of you that can adjust to the Aquarian age of technology, of spirituality connection, which Neptune and Uranus are hand to hand helping us very much since the 6th of this month, March 2019. So I just want you to take the frequencies in a brief video I'm doing where Nibiru now is working on the chromosomes adjustments of inhabitants in planet Earth that allowed it. This is important because these chromosomes adjustments are your opportunity to connect the pituitary pineal glands, and in between them there is a crystal, the A sharp, which belongs in the chromatic scale or the zodiac to Aquarius. So this is very important because Neptune represents in the zodiac the B key, which is the pineal gland. So also in the diatonic scale of music, Uranus is a B. So this is very, very important for your comprehension because the crystal led by Enki in Husan 300,000 years ago to kept humanity in a mysterious, hidden situation. So even though they were told not to create humanity as seed co-creators, they were, but only to be like a farm for Enil and Anu and other civilization of evil, of darkness. So now he left us this crystal, which is a fifth anti-dimension location, and you can kindly follow all these here and search
Okay, I'm gonna get cash at the ATM.
Okay. And you leave it there.
Okay.
And I trust you.
Okay, yeah. I'm just going right here. $5? Do you have change?
I don't, but he will.
Okay.
You tell him.
Okay.
So, as I was telling, I'm doing help here because a person that should be doing what I'm doing didn't come. But anyhow, here I am broadcasting. Thank you for your kindness of patience. So, as I was telling you, this is very important, all of these energies here, because also I have a Sirian UFO from the 18th anti-dimension that is doing its work with us. This is a civilization of the fish humanoids and also of lions and also of the whales and dolphins that have come thousands of years ago in Egypt. It was one of the most important civilizations that brought truth and evolution. So kindly follow the matrices of the quadrature of the circle in the book I have in Amazon, Karisma Appedole. And with this help, you're going to begin in the new education understanding of what are the new rules of survivance of being alive in planet Earth. Everything is unified in respect to yourself, to others, and to God. Those are the capital trilogy that Jesus of Nazareth brought us 2019 years ago. So I'm going to focus the Cyrus UFO. Let's see if he didn't move, because sometimes, they move. Let's see, he was here, and look at the at the colors. Now he's with red. On the 6th, he was working purple and magenta, but this is also a little bit to magenta, which is the color of Neptune, and also the color of unconditional love. Did you change, ma'am? Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Bye. So as I was telling you, look at that bridge of energies that the UFO from Cyrus is working there. And he has a very strong adamantine energy. I was able to capture it the other day of the full moon. Uh, and in the Sky Bar telescope, because I haven't got any donations for the project, the second-hand project of the telescope that belongs to all of you that gave donations for it. But still, I need several things to bring it. Like I have to take classes. Like you need to be um, helping me with this having this. So this is the from Cyrus at the Canis Majori UFO. You can see him there. He has been doing special energies in this big vortex.
If I give you back the card, can I get their money back?
You don't want to leave the car here?
No, I'm gonna leave.
Oh yeah. You just brought it down?
Huh?
You just brought it down?
I just got it right now. Yeah.
Well, bring the car. Yeah. Well, look at all, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm doing a second job here in substitution of someone that got sick. Well, look, so those are the colors that work the C chakra or the Kundalini above going up. You see, it's the fluid nervous in our spine movement that he's working out and is going probably to a little magenta, which is unconditional love in an octave higher. That is very, very, very important. Okay. Sorry that I moved the phone, but I am doing two things now at the same time here. Okay. So let's see the energies. Oh, how gorgeous they are. Look, I'm going to move them a little more so you can see them. All the variation of energies that our Sirian UFO is doing there, holding the space for us in the 18th anti-dimension. To learn more of these, you need to take a virtual seminar or workshop that I give, and it's called Searching for Our Galactic Consciousness. And, oh my God, Searching for Our Galactic Consciousness. Hi, did you bring the card? Huh? Oh, it's $5 for the parking tonight, sir. And
I was
kindly,
wondering where we paid to.
and kindly, well, I am substituting the kid because he got sick. So this is important. You leave it in the dashboard so you don't get choked.
Okay,
Kindly,
thank you.
please. Thank you, sweetie. Well, look at those energies there. Wow.
Grab my jacket.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Sirian UFO. Have fun. Oops. There is the UFO there. You can see him twinkle, twinkle, changing lights and shapes. Well, this is Karisma Appedole, 347-485-6435. For the WhatsApp international number for you to kindly call for information about the virtual seminar in search of our galactic consciousness, for the PayPal link for the donations of the telescope that I need very much. And this is part of a broadcast that is bringing the frequencies that humanity needs by their UFO from Cyrus. Thank you very much. Mm,
Oh, we were parked over there.
I know I saw you. You kindly put it in the dashboard so
Yeah.
you don't get towed. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
No, we already have one in the dashboard. I owed her. She said to come back when we come back when we leave to pay her.
Ah,
So
okay.
I don't need this.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Right, did you park here, sir?
No. I work right there.
Okay.
What is your parking?
Me, $5 for the night. I'll give you the car, and you kindly put it in the dashboard, man, so you don't get towed.
All right.
There you go. It has in the other side,
All right.
sweetie. Thank you. Well, look at that gorgeous frequency, magenta red, for the shifting of the photons in the electrons inside your electricity in your fluid spine, nervous fluid, sorry. So that is very important because when we are babies, we begin to do a calibration of all the impressions that we get around us. When we inhale the first breath of oxygen, then as we begin to grow, we begin to learn what's right and wrong according to the teachings of our mama, our family, our teachers in school, and so on. So from there, we establish a conduct behavior of what is good and what is not good according to the laws that Moses brought, the Ten Commandments, um, uh, some some time ago, as you all know, and then they were covered by the trilogy of the Holy Spirit light that Jesus of Nazareth brought exactly 2019 years ago as one of the most important avatars in the history of this planet. So, the purpose of this coverage of the respect to us, to others, and to our Almighty Creator, the source of all energy, light, and sound, is to be prepared in the conduct behavior for the changing that is happening now in planet Earth. The cycle of evolution that the planet has come to fifth anti-dimension, and the Schumann resonance which brings it, and it's caused by the rotation and translation movement in planet Earth that brings the magnetic field. And that magnetic field is the way it's created. And that creation is bringing a gravitatory pull to all consciousness in planet Earth as well as to all kingdoms. So all kingdoms have already 16 at least hertz in the gravitatory field, and humanity too. But the big problem that has been happening is that because of the density of conduct behavior, the electric field of 85% of people in humanity still are with the old Schumann resonance of 7.83 hertz, and they have an arrhythmical movement in the magnetic with the electric field, which is causing most of the problems humanity has in health, in their emotions, in their thinking, in the, excuse me, ma'am, it paid today, the parking? Ah, okay. Did you leave there the car? Okay. So, as I was telling you, the Schumann resonance, which rules the creation or the rotation translation movement in planet Earth of the magnetic field, then it's speed up and accelerated almost the double now. So people is having a lot of problems and issues in their behavior because the hypothalamus, the one that rules the Schumann resonance in the brain and in all our bodies, in the glands, is not capable of regulating it because people's density of the electric field conduct behavior, that the absorption of light as photons when the electric fluid is inside the nervous system in our spine, in the physical reality is red, as you can see the chakra there that they are adjusting. So people has density because the conduct behavior is not applying the virtues of the heart, which are synthesized in love yourself, love others, and love our almighty creator, the source of all energy, light, and sound. Then what happens? Well, it happens that people is not adapted, that people is blowing out of the planet. It means they are dying, they are getting very sick, and they don't belong here anymore because they don't want to do the changes. So this is the least pull up push of our galactic family to help us, as well as the hand of divinity, because the hand of divinity is in all the planetary aspects to help us with the power of the frequencies they give us. So this is very important in this 333 vortex, that is uh, planetary, galaxy connection, universe connection, and cosmic connection, and the three laws of cosmos that everybody has to learn now as a citizen in planet Earth, with from 7 to 12 photons opening helix absorption that you can follow in all the information I have been bringing in my books. The first one that is published is now in Amazon, Karisma Appedole. You can find it. It is in an ebook and it's in a paperback book. You can get it as you wish. So, this absorption of light from 7 to 12 photons depends in the application of the virtues of the soul, the heart, because that is the soul body connection. So the soul body is the one that is at fifth anti-dimension, where the Schumann resonance or movement of rotation translation is of our planet Earth, and that is the space that we have. So in that space, you cannot be living with a process of don't having the level to a fifth anti-dimension level in the 72 degrees or 0 point or logarithmic asymmetric spiral, which is equivalent, because you cannot handle more photons in your DNA, in your consciousness, because of the density of your conduct behavior. So this is the whole point, and this is the most important thing that 18 anti-dimension Cyrus civilization is giving us, because they are working in the horizontal plane, the 18 anti-dimension, but in the vertical plane, the 6 vertical dimension, which is working by geometry only. In both cases, in the horizontal, the 6 works in geometry and music, and also in the vertical aces works with geometry and music. So as you can see, music and colors are correlative. It means they are complementary and they are equivalent. Red is equivalent to a C key, orange to a D key, and so on. So all of this learning, you can have it in the book that I have in Amazon, and also in the virtual seminar I'm proposing that you get connected, searching for our galactic consciousness. So this is what it is, and this is what you have to think and do a reflection and move. kindly move so you can do the transformation of your consciousness through your conduct behavior, because consciousness is the way you see and observe reality, but we have two realities: the visible of the five senses in third dimension or mass body, and the invisible in the astral plane, in the emotional life, in the area of dreams, in the area where the magnetosphere of the planet is in our emotional body is equivalent, and the area of dreams, and that is very important. So, like today, the lesson here from the Sirian UFO is red. So, red is the color of the C chakra, which is moving the fluid nervous, so it can be clearing each other chakra in the chromatic as well as the atonic scale of music. Your questions, your collaboration for the donations for the second part of the telescope is very important. You can connect me in WhatsApp International 347-485-6435, inbox Facebook, or Karisma 599 at gmail.com. May peace be in your hearts and connect your soul body. From Tucson, Arizona, the 8th day of March 2019, in the great multidimensional and galactic vortex of energy, light, and sound.